Hi Taurus, I'm Ashley with Divine Vibes Tarot, and these are your Divine Vibes for the new moon in Pisces on February 27th, 2025. New moon in Pisces for Taurus. Broken Heart card wanted to come out, but we'll wait on that. See if it comes out again. General energies for Taurus on the new moon. I don't usually do readings out here because it's cold, but also it's so nice. I like the space. First, we have the first chakra talking about your stability. Red being important, also being connected to your intuition. So that whole, your whole line of chakras. Physical fitness could be important to you at this time. And cutting away things that no longer serve you has been a recent focus. I see man holding a coin and carrying connections with all tied up, and the second chakra at the bottom of the deck. So first chakra is number 35, deduces to the number 8. I see something about traveling here, sunsets on a beach somewhere, maybe contemplating that, contemplating moving somewhere, someplace warm where there's not snow outside. I feel like this is you, this man holding a coin, not gender specific, but just that energy of like feeling financially stable, giving me King of Pentacles energy, right? This also deduces to the number 7. I'm also seeing the color purple, so a purple flower may be significant, a purple coat I'm hearing. There's also that balance of like light and dark here. Where you see a lot of light on one specific area of your life. And the darkness, it may be hitting like a couple other areas of your life. So maybe like what's coming to mind is like your career. It could be that your career is very highlighted right now, and maybe your romance and maybe your like your image are like experiencing some shadow work at this time. Next, you have carrying connections. There's some change going on there, so I'm not going to go too far into that because I do see a little bit of a challenge there. But we'll wait till we clarify. Next, you have all tied up, which also deduces to the number 5. So I feel like these two are connected. I feel like you may be tied up, especially with the second chakra card here, because the second chakra talks about creativity. It talks about sexuality, desire. So I want to get some clarity around that before I go too far into that. I'm getting a message specifically for feminine energy. So if you're the feminine Taurus, you may be acting like a damsel in distress because you think it's cute. It's not coming up as like deceptive or anything. It's just really like, oh, please can you help me? Please can you help me out of this situation? But we'll get more on that. Let's clarify the first chakra. What is the first chakra here for the new moon in Pisces for Taurus? Take a deep breath. Yeah, the King of Swords coming out. I feel like there's something you want to communicate, but you are not. Masculine energy. I see two energies here. I see a masculine energy and I see a feminine energy. This feminine energy is a little more mature, very attractive. Protected. I see the masculine energy wanting to approach her in kind of an aggressive way. And what's coming up for me is that the masculine energy looks like they have feelings for this feminine energy, but that's not what they're communicating in any capacity. What they're communicating is aggression and nonsense and acting immature. So whatever you resonate with, if you are the masculine energy or the feminine energy, in this situation, the feminine energy is showing up as very cautious, protected, lots of lessons in this situation, has learned a lot in the past, specifically when it comes to this energy. She knows how to care for herself. She knows how to protect herself. She knows how to put up those walls, and it brings her a lot of peace and happiness, and this masculine energy is just not going to affect her anymore if he did in the past. Let's clarify this man holding a coin. Speaking about, abundance, the King of Pentacles, right, has grapes on the traditional deck, is covered in grapes, which are notoriously hard to grow. So even when there's nothing available, able to make something happen. You're getting the King of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So this energy of passion, lots of opportunity, specifically in career. That's really what I'm getting. But it's also bringing you some emotional fulfillment. There's a masculine energy here, heavy masculine energy. That is your match. So we have the Empress clarifying the first chakra card, and now we have the Emperor coming out with the man holding a coin. So there's a divine match here. This masculine has a lot of passion and is so happy with this connection and moving forward, but they're a little closed off, maybe not great at communicating how they feel. And possibly like not aware of how it affects you. I'm getting a storyline about commitment here. If they are, there's a triangulation here. They feel loyal to someone else. They have a loyalty to someone else. They have a loyalty somewhere from a long time ago that they haven't let go of. So whether that's a maternal figure, could be a loss from the past, something that they're not letting go of. So it looks like they're not moving. But what you don't know is that they're planning commitment in this situation if you don't have it already. And this could also be referring to, a job or a situation. If it's not your divine counterpart, it could be, a job offer, a family situation. A single mother could be significant here. Cancer, the sign of Cancer, and that dog, that loyalty, definitely like a mother energy here. Interesting. Ooh. I'm going to move away from that energy. But definitely like working up the energy to get the sails moving, to get this ship on the road kind of thing. Sailing could be significant. Definitely the ocean is very prevalent in this energy. Cancer, big Cancer energy. For the caring connections, we have the Knight of Cups. What do seahorses are the only fish that are upright, right? So they have a different perspective. On this card, you have the seahorse. You get the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Hermit, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. A situation in the past, there was some deception. Could have to do with a hermit, a Virgo, sorry. Or it could just be you going within. And going within to a point of like talking to your spirit guides. I think, did we mention the spirit guides at the beginning of this? That's like coming up heavy right now. Going within, getting guidance from the divine or from tarot readings, right? Through tarot readings, talking to the divine, getting answers for a new beginning, and lots of stability here. So whatever was happening in the past has like reconfigured to bring you stability. However, and balance. A lot of balance here, along with love and self-love. But you're unhappy about something. So I don't know. What it is that you are not happy about. I see a frog here. It's almost like you could be happy, but you don't recognize that you're happy. Maybe you are happy and you just don't see that you're happy. Maybe you're focused on somewhere else, on the past. And that's why the Five of Swords is here, showing that deception. Yeah, so you're needing to get some clarity around something that happened, a partnership from the past. Because you can't recognize that stability that you have. Why is the second chakra here? I see you kind of like fantasizing at this time. Focus on what's not in front of you. It's almost like you're not being very practical. This is like a very dreamy energy, which makes sense with the new moon being in Pisces, which is traditionally ruled, I believe, by Neptune or Jupiter. But Neptune is very dreamy, right? And Neptune is moving into Aries here shortly. You have the Four of Swords. So there's some healing coming to your second chakra. So I'm seeing some like inner child, yeah. With the Page of Swords, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's some healing coming to your second chakra, your creativity, inner child work. There's a lot of innocence here that you have the ability to access if you do the healing. Any other messages for Taurus for this new moon in Pisces? Yeah, because right now you're detached. You're like in la la land. And it's going to make things harder. I think because you know something from the past is is going to resurface around your stability, and I think it might be eating at you. Like maybe a secret is coming out, or and I think it's bothering you. So that could look like a memory from your childhood, and your body suppressed it, right? Our bodies are very intelligent, and when we have hugely traumatic events, we can totally forget. Our minds will just like totally disregard that ever happened because we're so dissociated at the moment. Or this could be something you perpetrated, and you could feel that reckoning is coming back for you. So, I do kind of feel this heavy. But like I said, it could just be a memory coming back from your childhood, which is also heavy and will have you in your head. All right, so we are going to get like an affirmation or just some general advice from Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Let's see, for Taurus, what do we want for Taurus for the new moon in Pisces? How your brain records success and failure. Such experts in the field of brain physiology as Dr. John C. Eccles and Sir Charles Sherrington explain that the human cortex is composed of some 10 billion neurons, each with numerous axons, feelers, or extension wires that form synapses, electrical connections between the neurons. When we think, remember, or imagine, these neurons discharge an electrical current that can be measured. When we learn something or experience something, a pattern of neurons forming a chain or tattooing of a pattern is set up in the brain tissue. This pattern is not in the nature of a physical groove or track, but more in the nature of an electrical track. The arrangement and electrical connections between various neurons being somewhat similar to a magnetic pattern recorded on tape. The same neuron may thus be a part of any number of separate and distinct patterns, making the human brain's capacity to learn and remember almost limitless. These patterns, or engrams, are stored away in brain tissue for future use and are reactivated or replayed whenever we remember a past experience. In an article titled "The Physiology of Imagination," printed in Scientific American, Dr. Eccles said, "The profusion of interconnections among the cells of the gray matter is beyond all imagination. It is ultimately so comprehensive that the whole cortex can be thought of as one great unit of integrated activity. If we now persist in regarding the brain as a machine, then we must say that it is by far the most complicated machine in existence. We are tempted to say that it is infinitely more complicated than the most complex man-made machines, the electrical computers. In short, science confirms that there is a tattooing or action pattern of engrams in your brain for every successful action you have ever performed in the past. And if you can somehow furnish the spark to bring that action pattern into life or replay it, it will execute itself, and all you'll have to do is swing the clubs and let nature take its course." Those are your divine vibes for the new moon in Pisces, Taurus. I will see you soon.